right, sorry y'all, we got cut off. So this is going to be part 2 of our homework video. So instead, you guessed it, we got x plus 33 is equal to 42. Now if we do our 1-2s, first, the original says we're going to add 33. The opposite of adding 33 is subtracting 33. So now I'm going to keep the balance by doing the opposite to both sides. So minus 33 minus 33. Also draw your line. You end up with x is equal to 9. So we're going to graph it. It's a positive 9. Write it down. So we looked at number 11 so far. We've looked at number 13 and 14. Let's go ahead and look at number 8. Number 8. Two angles are complementary. Complementary means that the sum of two angles is 90 degrees. So that means we're going to add two angles and get 90. So let's go ahead and write that down. We've got one angle that's 79 added to another that we don't currently know, so we're going to make that our variable, gives us 90. So we draw our line, and we're going to do our 1-2s. 1, add 79. The opposite of adding 79 is subtracting 79. So keep the balance by doing the opposite to both sides. So minus 79, minus 79. So we get x is equal to 11. I need to see all this work on your papers. Please, please, please. Okay. Number 3. The area of a rectangular sign is 51 square feet. The base, or the length of the side, is 6, and we know length times width is equal to our area, so we need to find our width. So we have multiply by 6. The opposite of multiplying by 6 is dividing by 6. So we're going to keep the balance by doing the opposite on both sides. So divide by 6, divide by 6. Well, Miss Rust, that's not a equal number. We're going to get a decimal. Well, sometimes you're going to get a decimal. So 51 divided by 6. 6 doesn't go into 5. It goes into 51 8 times. Subtract 48. You end up with 3 left over. Add your 0. And you end up with 8.5. Well, look at that. 8.5 right there. So, the most important part about this, you guys, is that you're taking the time to look and say, okay, currently, I don't see an addition or a subtraction or a division sign. So that means I'm multiplying 6 times this w, which is our variable. So, multiply by 6. I need to do the opposite of that, which is divide by 6. But if I divide by 6 on this side, I have to divide by 6 on both sides to get my answer. Keep the balance. Don't let it tip. All right. Let's go ahead and look at Miss Michaels distributed 52 flower bulbs to the students in the science club. 52 total. She gave 4 to each student. So 4x is equal to 52. Draw your line. Do our 1-2s. 1, 2, balance. 1, we're multiplying by 4. 2, the opposite of multiplying by 4 is divide by 4. So if I divide by 4, 4 divided by 4 gives me 1x. 52 divided by 4, I end up with 13. Again, make sure you bubble this correctly. Practice, practice, practice. If I just write up here, it's not correct. So bubble my 1, bubble my 3, and I want you to bubble that positive. Okay, last one, you guys. Let's look at number 9. The perimeter of an equilateral triangle. Equilateral means that each side, every side, is equal. Okay, that means that if we're finding the perimeter, we've got, it's equal to 42. I could say x plus x plus x, because there's 3 sides to a triangle, is equal to 42. But because multiplication is just repeated addition, I could also write it as 3x is equal to 42. So, do your 1, 2s. 1, 2 balance. 1, I'm multiplying by 3. The opposite of multiplying by 3 is dividing by 3. So I'm going to divide by 3. I'm also going to draw my line down the middle. Divide by 3. If I take 42 divided by 3, I end up with 3 divided by 3. That gives me 1x. And I end up with 14. Because I balanced it, I kept it, I did the opposite, and I got the last one. All right, you guys, that was 7. I recognize it's in 2 videos. I'm going to make sure to post help for your review, going through each question and explaining exactly what you need to do, and send you that attachment. All right, bye, guys.